the time kuzokwenzakala lento yangivelela bekulisibili ngoJuly 2012.
Bengabo 2 eNtatha. Basithola silele nomntwana. Mntanami bekana 10 months.
Ngibuya esikolweni inkathi maybe beyoshaya bo 3 so because bengifunda eduze. Ngathi singibuya esikolweni ngathola la khaya kunenamuntu. Ngathola istefrada sami.
Bangena bawu2 labafana.
Bese baphethe into ngathi iduso wangivala ngayo ebusweni bese wangimisa ekamerweni nje yakhona.
Mabangivala ngezingubo. Lo nomunye umfana weza kimi vele ngangakagqoki vele wafika wangikhumula.
Bese wangidlula ngathi mangaceda abese wathi-ke kwaba khona umuntu engimtshelayo lento engenze yona ngizoyisola because ngisola impilo yami.
Lo nomunye walala nami bathi mabaqeda kusho ukuthi ngathi beza umsindo ngaphandle. Wathi makaqeda lo bahamba.
In Kondo, what I can say about sexual violence is that it's a big problem. From January until now, almost every day we see a patient. With our Easter last week, we saw during the night, maybe they will see 2, during the days 2, during the nights 2, the whole weekend. What actually prevents rape survivors from accessing care, it may be fear of coming forward. They usually come after they've fallen pregnant. Then the person will come after maybe two months and say, no, I was raped, but I was scared to come to the hospital, but now I'm pregnant. Then you ask the person, why didn't you come at that time? He said, no, because I didn't want this thing, I don't want police to be involved. Then you will tell them that, no, if you're an adult, you have a right to say, I don't want to open a case, but I want medical care. So I think is lack of information.
Taranang Legal Advocacy Center is a women's rights organization. It was established in 1996 to address violence against women and girls. The project that we're currently doing in the Piet Retief area is actually part of a bigger project supported by the AIDS Foundation of South Africa. It is called Making Sexual and Reproductive Health Rights Real in Africa. So as a partner organization, what we have been focused on is addressing violence against women, in particular, sexual and gender-based violence. What happened was we started with research, and the idea really with this project was to use research to inform interventions in communities and of course largely to bring about change, which is the advocacy component of the work. We found that there were a number of youth groups in the community, but there were also a number of community-based organizations, but they hadn't really been trained around issues of violence against women, more specifically on understanding the law that relates to that particular issue. So this was one of the research findings that said perhaps it may be good to actually capacitate organizations on this.
The docket is divided into 3 parts. This part, the A statement of the docket. This is the docket, this is the part of the docket, the statements that the accused has access to.
We are here today in Piet Retief to come and do some training on the criminal justice process. The people attending the course are from various NGOs, people that work with youth, people that work in the community, and people that have previously or currently work with organizations dealing with rape victims and rape complaints. So those are the people that are attending the course.
Basically, what touched me to be in this workshop is because of a rape case that I attended a few months ago. So that is why I'm here. So there's more that I want to know and want to learn, so I can do something out of all that.
Very difficult. She's just being raped, so obviously she's very traumatized and she needs to give an account of what happened.
So what I thought was that I would bring a case docket, a file that I had worked on, a rape file, just to show people what is contained in a case docket, that you should make a statement to the police. What should your statement contain? And just to familiarize people with the case docket, also to show them what a rape kit looks like, so that they're not, when they have to take somebody to the police station or to the hospital, they know what the kit looks like. What does, how do you take a sample? People are interested in that, to look at it, to see what it looks like, to see that there's seals on it, and to know what the police do with it, how a DNA sample is taken, what is the value of DNA evidence.
In this bag, and it goes to the forensic science laboratory.
Using legal medical evidence is very helpful because of DNA. Because most of our cases, if they came here within 72 hours, then we can get the specimen that we need, like the semen of the perpetrator. Then they send it to a forensic lab in Pretoria. Then they bring the results of matching the perpetrator with the DNA. Like now, I got a subpoena that I will go to Brighton in June. They said that the DNA linked him with how many? 3 in Piet Retief, 1 Pongola, 1 Vryheid.
Make sure the doctor has gloves on, make sure that the doctor has a mask on, make sure that they're sealing this thing correctly, and then everything is signed and accounted for at the hospital.
We're going to pass on this training to other people that we work with so that they have the same access to information. We've noted down on piece of papers the right people to communicate to. So it's just distribution of information through the right channels.
Oh, I'll use this information, I think, in assisting the clients and just empowering the community at large that we work with the traditional leaders on what to expect and how to go about seeking and ensuring that justice is served for the victims,
Before this IANA program that we're working hand in hand with, it was very bad in a way that people were abused even within the families, their own families, maybe from the uncles. But now, because of this old system whereby women and children could not be heard, it badly affected them as a community as to where do they go for help, how can they be heard. But now through this institution of IANA that we are working with, they were able now to come up as women and children for their voices to be heard. And in our traditional institution, luckily enough, we do have 2 women that are headmen. So it gives now that room that as women and men, we are equal. So everyone should be heard.
What we did see coming out of this was one of the community-based organizations actually leading a protest to the court in the Piet Retief area. There had been a teacher that had allegedly raped a minor, a learner, and there were challenges with the case. And what happened was the community-based organization, together with women from the community, started protesting just outside the court. And of course, I think the result of that was we're sitting with a situation where the so-called perpetrator got a life sentence. And that actually shows how research informs interventions that are necessary to bring about change in the community. And that's one of the positives that we've seen in this community.
Mina ngathanda ukuhlala ku-South Africa ephephile, ongathi mawuhamba la stratini usabe ukuthi mawudibana nomuntu
Ngingathanda ukuphila eNingizimu Afrika esapotayo abantu mabangabe banezinto ijinje njenge-rape bangayithatheli phansi indaba yakho if ubatshela babe nesiqiniseko sokuthi yonke into bayayenza nge-order kanjengokuthi vele lo muntu owenze le rape bagcina bambophile khambe kahle yonke into ekhona eyenzeka.
We have seen a number of changes in this community, positive. I always say that information is power. I am confident that through the work that we've done together with youth groups, together with community-based organizations in this very community, there is going to be change in the long term.
Umuntu banamaphupha u3 empilweni. Nami ikuba i-lawyer, ukuba i-jail rider, nokuba social worker. Maybe ngabe khona ukuba i-social worker nami ngisupport abanye abantu ngendlela nami bangisupport ngayo ama-social worker.